Hi, Steve from Twin Smoke Shop and Hooksett with this week's Hooksett Happenings. I am smoking the Kalanock 25. What is the Kalanock 25? Well, it's put out by Hammer and Sickle. So Hammer and Sickle, they import Scottish peat from Scotland. They bring it back to the Dominican Republic, and they fire cure the tobacco over the peat. Obviously, this is the 25, which means it's a 25% peat, smoke cured, fire cured tobacco. So not heavy on the peat, but it's got just enough that I think that would pair well with a nice rye or a not so sweet bourbon or any scotch on the planet. It's got a nice earthiness coming through the retrohale. Just enough of that peat to give it a very interesting flavor. I like it. This is pretty phenomenal. It's mild towards medium, and I think the peat is what crawls it up towards that medium. They also make a 50% peat fire cured cigar, which will go well with a heavily peated scotch. Or again, any not so sweet bourbon, a nice rye, something like that. The 50% again would be a little bit stronger, and I think because of that heavier peat presence, phenomenal cigar. We are featuring the Hammer and Sickle line for the next couple of months. Okay. In April, we're going to be giving away an iPad Pro, and it's going to be the good one. It's the $700 or $800 iPad Pro. It's not the little cheapie. So all you got to do is come in, buy 3 cigars, you get a raffle ticket. Buy 7, you get 3 raffle tickets. Buy a box, you get 10 raffle tickets. All right. So this is good. You should try one of these, especially if you're in the habit of drinking a little bourbon on the weekends. Weekends coming up. Blah, 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 you know. Come on in. Enough about that for a minute. Coming up on February 22nd, this will be a Friday night. We are not normally open Friday night, but from 6 to 10 on Friday, February 22nd, we will be joined by our friends from Handsome Doubles Barber Shop. They're in the strip mall next door. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a night of cigars, camaraderie, discussion about all things men, what we like, you know, basically just about everything. And again, Hammer and Sickle has been very, very generous to us for this night. They gave me a couple bottles of vodka so that we can do some drink samples, pairings with the cigars. They gave us some cigars, so we'll be having some raffles. We'll give away cigars. When you purchase 3, we'll give you 1, plus you get that raffle ticket. You buy 7, you get 3 raffle tickets and 3 cigars. All right, so this is going to be a fun night. It's going to be with like-minded individuals. I hear a rumor that Handsome Doubles will be bringing a gift basket of men's products that he'll raffle off, and we'll also have some raffles as well. And we might even do, I don't know, a 50-50 raffle and give a little bit to charity. All right, so as many of you as we can get into Twin Smoke Shop in Hooksett on Friday night, February 22nd, from 6 to 10, will be a good time. Okay? I can't stress enough that I'd like your support. Only because it's something unusual, something that we've never done. It's going to be different. So I'd really like your support that night. So any of our customers, if you can make it in, I don't care if there's 50 of you, we'll fit you in. But it'll be a good night of cigars, discussions, camaraderie. We'll have some drinks, pairing with the cigars. And yeah, thank you, Hammer and Sickle. Thank you, our customers. Thank you, Handsome Devil's Barber Shop. Let's get in, let's have some fun. Okay? Wanted to talk a little bit more too about our photo contest. I'm giving away a box of cigars here in Hooksett. All you gotta do is send in your best cigar smoking picture. It could be this one. Whatever you want. It could be funny. It could be a selfie. It could be, in front of your new truck. Just smoking a cigar. This is the life. That's what we want. We want real pictures. Okay? So send them in to steve@twinsmokeshop.com. I need a few more to get to my minimum. I'm not giving away a box of cigars unless I get 10 of these pictures. So get me a couple more pictures. I'm giving away a box of cigars. The photo contest ends on February 14th, so that's next week, next Thursday. And then I'm going to take a week or so and decide which picture is the best. And I'll get maybe a couple of the bartenders over in Londonderry to help me out with that, or somebody to help me out picking it out, so that it's pretty straightforward and fair. But it's a box of B.G. Meyer Gigantes. Nice, thick Maduro cigar. You really can't beat it. Phenomenal cigar. So that's the photo contest. We've talked about Hammer and Sickle. We want you to come in and take advantage of their cigars. I want you to try this Kalanak. I think you'll really like it. I wish I could have bourbon during the working day, because then I could tell you better if I think it would pair well, but judging by the taste of the cigar, I think a nice rye or a not so sweet bourbon is going to be perfect with the 25. Heavily peated Scotch with the 50. So make sure you try it. Get notes of leather too. It's got a real nice ash. It's burning well. It's smoky, as a fire-cured tobacco should be. All right. I want to talk a little bit about cigar lounge etiquette. As you know, these lounges aren't free. I don't mind if you bring your own cigars. I really don't mind. But cigar lounge etiquette states that you should purchase one. The cigars that you get elsewhere don't pay for our heat, don't pay for our lights, don't pay for our labor. As you know, we take pretty good care of this lounge. So just follow the etiquette. We do. We make sure that you have a nice, comfortable place to come in, sit, relax, commiserate with friends. Just buy a cigar. Again, it's that easy. Cigar lounge etiquette rules here at Twin Smoke Shop in Hooksett. And most of you, 99% of you, play the game right. It's that 1%. You know, that 1%. People talking about that 1% all the time. But that 1% can ruin it for the other 99%. All right. One more thing. If you bring in a new customer to Twin Smoke Shop in Hooksett, somebody not just from our other store, but a new face. Bring a new face into Twin Smoke Shop here in Hooksett. Sit down in the lounge, have a cigar. That new customer is going to get you a special prize. And I'm not talking about a bobblehead. We're going to take care of you. We're going to give you a nice prize. Okay? Maybe something that you can smoke. I don't know. But bring in a new face. We're obviously trying to grow our business. This is something that's very, very passionate to me. So as we make our way through the coming year, I would like to see new faces. So bring them in, we'll give you a special prize. Make sure you make me aware they're a new face. And I'll check our system, make sure they are, blah, blah, blah. Okay? But we want new faces here in Hooksett. I am passionate about this. You're passionate about being able to come in and smoke a cigar in a nice, beautiful lounge. Bring a beer, bring a scotch, whatever. And again, the calendar. So let's be passionate together. You bring us a new customer, I give you some. Okay? I don't really have much else to say other than I'm really enjoying this calendar. I will talk to you next week, I promise. And between now and then, bring me in some new faces, send in your photos, come in and buy some hammer and sickle, and I'll see you on the 22nd. It's a Friday night from 6 to 10. We'll be joined by our friends next door at Handsome Devil's Barber Shop. We'll have some raffles, we'll have some drinks, we'll have some cigars, we'll have some fun. All right, again, something totally different. So I'll see you soon. Smoking Steve out.